What is a Synology NAS? In this video today, we're going to talk about what exactly is a Synology NAS. Hi, I'm Neil Shan and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below so you can get all the latest videos. So before we actually talk about what a Synology NAS is, let's actually work out what is a NAS. Okay. A NAS is, the abbreviation actually is Network Attached Storage. So it's just storage attached to a network. A way of thinking about that is we all know what external hard drives are. An external drive is a place where we store all our data and that. Think of that attached to your network. And another way of actually thinking of it is it's a black box with a number of hard drives. So not just having like one external drive, you have a number of them. And since it's a black box, it just stores a whole lot of different things. So we come up to why do we actually want to use a NAS? So the primary reason that everyone even considering having a NAS is to store and protect your data. And when we talk about data, we're thinking more about your photos, your videos, and computer backups, things like that. And the other reason is most NASs, I would say most of them, not all of them, have multiple hard drives, which is built-in redundancy. So if you're thinking about having things on your external hard drive and that hard drive dies, then you've lost everything. With a NAS, you have multiple of them, so if one of them does die, it'll still keep running. So that's why you would actually use a NAS. Why would I use a Synology NAS? Why would I choose Synology over anything else? Well, Synology is more than just storage. Yes, it does storage, but it does other things. And the reason is they have a thing called a package center, which is like an app store or your Google Play Store. So what it is, different softwares which can give you things like you can make it a private cloud. You can get that out of it. If you have cameras in your homes, you can actually use that and store your stuff onto the NAS. And what a lot of people use for is not only just store your music, videos, and photos in there, it becomes a media server where you can actually have a server where it can share your music and photos and that across different devices. If you have a smart TV, you can actually connect up to that. So that's what a lot of people use normal high-end computers for, but a NAS can do it as well. One of the biggest beauties I like about a NAS, or a Synology NAS in particular, is the power usage. It'll only run on the power of a light bulb, which is around 30 watts. Now, if you think about it, a lot of people have old computers and things running around, and that's what they put their photos and videos on there, and that keeps them running. But an average computer will run around about 600 watts. So if you're trying to slash your power bill and trying to save costs on that, as well as be more environmental, this is one way to go for it. The other thing is with Synology is if you're backing up your computers and you're paying a service, a cloud service, or you're using software in particular to back up your computers, whether it's a Windows, a Mac, or a Linux machine, you don't have to do that with Synology. They've got apps in there which will actually back up your computers, and they license free. So that was one good way to save costs on that. And the last thing is Synology has mobile apps. I guess who doesn't have mobile apps, right? But the ones that I use and I really love about Synology is there's ones that will actually back up your photos and videos straight to your NAS. So like when I come into my home, as long as the app is open and I'm hitting my Wi-Fi, any photos that I took, videos that I took within the last backup will get automatically sent to my NAS. That saves me a lot of time. I don't have to worry about trying to copy it manually across. It just does it. Now I do it through Wi-Fi. It also works through 4G over mobile data, but Synology has got a whole lot of apps that will make things easier for you. So yes, that's why I would choose a NAS, and that's why a Synology NAS is something you really want to go for. So if you're really looking for a NAS and you see a Synology NAS and don't know what it is and you don't know where to start, I've got a course below. There's a link below in the description which actually goes through my 4 steps of exactly how to choose the right NAS for you. We know that NASs that come in different sizes, different models, all that kind of stuff. And you just need to know where to go. So there's a course below there. So click on the link below. So thank you for watching. Leave a comment below. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.